To set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Well, Grant, we've got a treat tonight. These are two of the best offenses in the league.
Yeah, B.A., you know, one thing they have in common, they make smart decisions with the ball. And, of course, they know how and when to attack. I think we'll get some high IQ moves here tonight.
Okay, I'm going to tell you a little secret. I'm not going to lie. I am happy I never had to guard AD. This guy has it all between the length, the touch, the smarts. He's got everything.
Now here's Bridges. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander sends it home from three-point land.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's SGA. Down low. And no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
At the offensive end, Bane has put in the work, and he is a true force.
In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bane is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bane is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Back over to you.
And Allie, thanks. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Bridges outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts one up from 19. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Outside Bane. To the inside. Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Simmons with it. He's picked up by SGA. And here's Simmons. Pass to Hunter. Lets it go from the wing. Here's Bane. To the middle. Here's Johnson. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Memphis making a switch here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Wells misses.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Count the basket. Johnson's got his second bucket on the night.
And just outstanding hustle from Johnson. When he gets a step on the D in the open floor, it's over.
And so Tomas Isalo calls a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And there's a minute 45 left in the opening quarter. Outside, SGA. Pass to Wells. And he gets that one.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Ball. Still no points. To the paint. Oh, my goodness. How about that?
Uh-oh. Okay. AD put a little something extra on that jam. That's not fair. Let's just say that.
Pass to Ware. Here's Sensabaugh. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Oh, keep feeding him. This man's on fire.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. Ball with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And when Johnson gets an opening, no question he's looking to power it down.
Pass to Wells. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Gets stolen by Johnson. Wells misses. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's Minnesota. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Uncovered. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Ball outside. Outside Johnson. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Johnson's got 10 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Back over to you, Brian.
He can knock him down. Thanks a lot, Allie. Pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Back to Johnson. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And it's an 11-point Minnesota lead.
And a big-time scoring night for Johnson. Looking for a shot and playing with serious confidence.
It's Wells on the wing. From outside the arc. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Outside Johnson. Inside. Bradley. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
So Tuomas Isalo has decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. So both teams making some changes here. Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little three happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
Knocked loose. SGA with a steal. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. To the inside. Here's Ware. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
A 6'6" playmaker, SGA has a great view of the floor.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. On the wing, Bane. Plenty of space. Another one falls for Minnesota.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. 9 points in the game. Where the screen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. It's stolen by Hunter. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Bane. Back to Ball. From downtown, a 3-ball from LaMelo.
Fearless from beyond the arc. LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's SGA. SGA attacking. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
All it takes is a sliver of daylight, and Gilgeous-Alexander will exploit it.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Here's Ware. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Oh, Ball taking the hit.
Yeah, he just finds a way. All determined to get that bucket.
Here's SGA. He's got 11. Wells drills it from deep. Wells has got 8 points in the quarter.
That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
Ball taking his time here. There's the drive. He's off on that one. Grizzlies trail by 10. And it's Wells off the drive. Hachimura. The kick out to Edwards. 3-pointer. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
When the crowd gets up, you better get out the way. There's not many people with that length and that athleticism.
And so Tuomas Isalo calls the timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Drives to the hoop. Shai gets it to go off the drive.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Ball outside. 11 seconds left to play in the second quarter. The 3 from Thompson. Pure from 3-point range. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game. Stolen by Davis. Good if it goes. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Sensabaugh. No points yet. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Defenses used to be able to live with Shea taking that shot, but that's not the case anymore.
Outside Johnson. Driving to the basket. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Pass to Bridges. And the layup is good.
Nice effort by Bridges. He's got that wiry strength.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Thompson with a screen. This one for 3. The rebound by Bridges. Grizzlies trail by 10. Oh, a rim wrecker by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that's creativity. Gilgeous-Alexander continues to amaze.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 3rd foul so far. Now Ball. 5 points in the game. Hunter can't get it to go.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Pass to Allen. Back to Bridges. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Both teams will make substitutions. Memphis on D. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Simmons drives in. Zubac's shot is off.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
The Timberwolves lead by 8. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. On the wing, Bane. Wide open look. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Quick thinking from Bane there. I like watching him rise up like this off the pass.
Outside Wells. Pass to Ware. And he dunks it down.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Up top, Zubac. Right side, Johnson. Got a piece of it. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Pass to Bane. Knocks down the long J. Bane's got 13.
You got to D up Bane from the corner, or else he'll bury those shots in bunches.
And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul. And here's Bridges. Outside Wells. Clock at 6. Back to Bridges. It's Wells on the wing. Over Bane. And there's Memphis with another bucket.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:53 left in the 3rd. Ball outside. Thompson outside. Oh, Klay Thompson with the bounce. Get up, Klay.
Oh, a little bit of bounce still, Klay. Okay, I see you. Get off the floor with a little ease, with a little dunk.
Pass to Bridges. Wells up top. 12 points for him. 5 to shoot. Edwards. It's rebounded by Minnesota. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Baseline jumper. Ball on the take. Here's Hunter. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And it's an 11-point Minnesota lead. Pass to Wells. Deflected. That's tipped. Stolen by Bridges. Oh!
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
Phenomenal shooter from the mid-range. All Klay needs is a little bit of daylight. Like a little bit, and it is gold.
It's stolen by Hunter. He takes it in. And finished off by Hunter.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Minnesota leading by 13. Simmons with it. On the wing, Thompson. The rebound by Allen.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
Hachimura outside. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Look at Shea playing big inside.
You're always a threat to blow up. That's what SGA's done tonight.
Now here's Payton. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Count that bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Bridges outside. Allen a screen. Back to SGA. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Allen. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Here's Simmons. Thompson outside. Bradley sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Puts up a 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
Oh, man, that's tough. You just never like to see this in sports.
Yeah, you just hope it's nothing serious and that he's able to get back on the court as soon as possible.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Memphis making a switch here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Wells. The three-pointer off the mark.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
And the call will be against Jalen Wells. That's his first foul of the game. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Unforced turnover. They'll drive your coach insane.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Up top ball. Outside Payton. 5 on the clock. It's Johnson with a drive.
Nice drive. I mean, Johnson is quick off the bounce.
And Schroeder has got the ball here for Memphis. 17-point game. And he nails it.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen. He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Davis, a screen. Oh, he jams it right back at him.
Great work by Davis in the screen roll. Good at making himself a big target in these situations.
Outside Wells. Fires the three. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And for Jalen Johnson, a long wing type, going inside is always a good play.
So he gets them both. Grizzlies trail by 15. For three, Zubac pulls it down.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Timberwolves.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And I'm sure they're happy to get even for what happened the last time these teams met.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jalen Johnson.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Now ball. The putback! The putback! How about the activity?
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And the three misses. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A 17-point lead, their biggest. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Way back from the north, whiskey and Dior, spend it like they owe me. Gotta stay select, don't come round to me, better come correct. Different lives that we lead, I'm in the Nike check, and I'm back in Louis V. Shoes on the Muppets, lights don't make no sense, pop up for a minute, eyes up on my whip, Benzes and BMs, lights don't make no sense, fall back too close, you ain't even know me, trust my brother's friend, they got in the north, Misty and Dior, spend it like they owe me. Ain't no ain't no time unless it's leave. It's the talk or the show. It's that stress to get at me, and it's closer to the chest when your pocket's too deep. Shoes on the Muppets, lights don't make no sense. Pop up for a minute, eyes up on my whip, Benzes and BMs, lights don't make no sense. Fall back too close, you ain't even know me. Trust my brother's friend, way back from the north. Misty and Dior, spend it like they owe me.
And Monte Carlos and El Dorado. So I'm waking up out of my slumber feeling like Rollo. So follow, it's showtime at the Apollo minus the Kiki Shepherds. With about a the leopard print. Teddy, Pendergrass, cooler than Freddie Jackson, sipping a milkshake in a snowstorm in the dorm room at the AU. Athletes might cake you, but you must have me mistaken with them statements that you make, civilians on display. My bongo hooked it up. Oh my god, dip my rim today so can ride out to the honeycomb hide out. I'm show you how to wild out like Jack Tripper. Let me be YKK on your zipper. Like a lizard when I'm 6 million ways to like Noah. I get twos of views and you get pretty. But I call you from 80s. I know you'll be there for me, girl.
Huge baby eyes get to running off at their mouth and telling me everything that's on your mind. They say you're in need of inviting me to that. I love who you are, love who you ain't. Let's hit the attic to hide out for about 2 weeks. Rick James and double time, the boy next door.
out to extradition. Hate his business, who about the size of prisons. Our mission, they heard the scary, no limit mercenary. I'm telling I better get, because the worst of their red. I heard you making worry that this would a loot. They intimidated by the that a tank dog should loot. Every store that they know, everything they know, me more money more. They want the greens, the cornbread and the cabbage. In your hood, reminding you who the baddest, definitely the maddest. So the